Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melody Steve so. There is something interestingly happening, right? Na amagana fo bebre na ekasa. Me the comments no ebebrel na yahe. Very simple. Let me explain so people understand. Now, yenim say there is some sort of beef between President Akufo-Addo and Alban Bagbin. For those who don't understand, Nini Nane say, the anti-LGBTQ bill ekoma President Akufo-Addo. Now, President Akufo-Addo jina so say, esan say no ako Supreme Court intino. Enya dia bill no obejimpo na kampese. Wababa abedwen ho se wobe sign inti osanso the bill no echo back to Parliament. Esanso ma Parliament for warning. Se momon sene bill no emba biom. Ehwana Alban Bagbin say okay yate. Na sa time no President Akufo-Addo so the ministers about Parliament was a Parliament approve. Now ehonso ena Alban Bagbin so ana NDC MP Roxin Dafiamekpo enso e de no ekodan court. Ehwana Alban Bagbin ka say senior President Akufo-Addo wo kan say ye de wasem akwakosi court ana ye de anti-LGBTQ case na akwakosi court into one sign no mean so ye de approval of ministers no akọ the same Supreme Court into mean so memma ministers no omo approval no enye den enkoso. But mind you say anti-LGBT case no ye de call court no ye de call court eja Roxin Dafiamekpo ne Parliament die no. In the natural order of things, krano, nanki Yesusu say, I was say Supreme Court etina President Akufo-Addo anti-LGBTQ case no eso. Because Mama Wati, as I say, a lot of people are saying said this is just more like a delay tactics. In Crawford, some more can say Supreme Court is not going to call on the issue because we've seen some before. Levia ye de call Supreme Court no. Ye send your case ni delay ye. Emra MPP for enso Parliament NDC for a rejected budget MPP for the core Parliament. We saw how fast the Supreme Court dealt with that case. The NDC for the delay. And in Grafon Mama can say anti-LGBT dear no so no. I say Akufo-Addo is using the Supreme Court in the sense that people know that maybe the Supreme Court will delay so that President Akufo-Addo yakwakate se di ntia no one sign ya obebo ebia a Supreme Court say Supreme Court na a delay. Inti say ye the anti-LGBTQ na ba Supreme Court nim. Na ye de no aba ansa na ye de Roxin Dafiamekpo de no aba. In natural order of things no. E was say ofre anti-LGBTQ case no. But up to now Supreme Court enfre anti-LGBTQ case no. Nanso Roxin Dafiamekpo de no. And na me no ka say ya free case no. Ende data me no ka say ende me no ka say Supreme Court ebetie. And a lot of people are saying say they know the outcome of the case. I don't know how they know the outcome of the case, but people are saying that well yet Ghana has say we will all see how the case will go. Inti ano na Ghana for kasa wo mo ka say e dey na ekoso yi. Like are na Supreme Court omo yesa. What you say? Because you two cases na wo ho. Bako de ne dia bantem. Se ni bako na de ne dia bantem nanka di ne dia ne first but ono ne dia na se ye favor no. NDC for dia ne dia gidigidi ye frɛ ni akwa ruling. Nkrofo ka so munim ruling kro so ebeba. Na me pese me read the comments. Say social media for edeba on this issue. Me pese me read the comments me hwɛ de Ghana for Eka. So I hope you've all understood what is going on, the whole case and all that. Now, maybe we did comment on this. I want to read the comment on this. And this, as you can see, was posted by Joy News. Intimate Joy News for social media. So, now my baba be read the comment natural. Then you see how people are relating to this, what Ghanaians are saying about this and all that. Obviously. Is Ghana's judiciary, sorry, is Ghana's judiciary really an independent body? To be bisa, say Ghana into a judiciary, no, really no. independent ana obisa because osusu say that be send na ekoso ide judiciary no nye independent. And for me, depending on the outcome of the case, let's wait for the outcome, because if I'll pass any comments, it might be prejudicial. The outcome of the case. Now, you're trying outcome now, and you're so depending on the outcome of the case, no, we'll come out and then we'll talk. Don't worry. Obinzo say we need to demonstrate against the courts over the delay in the hearing of the LGBTQ case. Media mama wati say it is up to Christians and Muslims, the religious people, and up to Ghanaians now. Maka, imagine say anti-LGBTQ case, say ni Akufo-Addo, can say ako Supreme Court. Odi Ghana for at least max 1 month. After 1 month, na mo hwe na still mo say ya. Press before mo say hey, press before ni na mo mra yen demonstrate. Pentecost for we say hey, mo mra. Hey, no bia Pentecost for press before anyway, obia sorry say will demonstrate here. I say Supreme Court, they will not talk about it. Because then Ghanaians will see said that what some people are suggesting, say President Akufo-Addo wants to use the Supreme Court to run away from Sir Adeyewe. No, probably that's what is happening. Okay, that's what people will say. I say, why would the Supreme Court take the LGBTQ bill case serious when our Christian Council, the Apostolic Church, Church of Pentecost, Catholic Church, Presbyterian Church, Methodist Church, etc. are all quiet? The leaders of these churches are quiet over an issue that honor God. Exactly what I'm telling you. So once the comments will be there, but no. Obingo say that is Ghana's Supreme Court for you. The next stage is they're gonna throw out the case and ask the speaker to approve the ministers. We know how the system works under Mr. Akufo-Addo. Well, that's what Obi Eka say. Yeni enim di ebesi ruling beba na ruling neba Supreme Court bebo asem negu na Supreme Court akase Alban Bagbin on approving ministers no. We wait to see. We wait to see. But if that's the ruling that comes out, I mean, you and I will not be shocked. Oshe, the trend of Ghana's Supreme Court, especially under President Akufo-Addo, new rulings via Wamodi Abana. I mean, and it's not something that's above them. This ruling and Baku we working, it's not something that's above them. I say Richard Sky went to court before Roxanne Dafiamekpo went to court. Why is the Supreme Court ignoring Richard Sky's case, which was the first to be filed, and then they are jumping to hurriedly hear Dafiamekpo's case? Is Ghana's motto still freedom and justice? I say that's judicial manipulation and abuse of court processes. The last case, which was filed first, is deferred, while expedition is applied for Roxanne Dafiamekpo's case. Why couldn't the same expedition applied to the E-Levies case? Ayo. And when are they hearing the anti-LGBTQ bill injunction? Perhaps Akufo-Addo controls the Supreme Court from the Jubilee House. Me say, Ngrofo be bring some more can. And the NDC, among court. Me say, what if the MPP loses? Omu lusu ya, no more they are in Supreme Court. And also, see, the big question is, when would they hear the case on the LGBTQI, which was brought before the case against approval of President Akufo-Addo's nominees? I say the executive is making nonsense of judiciary. Our only hope is the legislator, but the government wants to make nonsense of it before they leave power. I say when we say these people are in bed with president, you think we are joking. Obidia wakanono. I say, so Sky's case from 2 weeks proud year, I just say December. I say, this brings back memories of how Charlotte Osei was quickly dispatched at the EC. I say, it is clear they want to clear the road. I say, Roxanne Dafiamekpo should apply for a review because I know the end from the beginning. Very predictable. To me, as a guys, I know the only the Roxanne Dafiamekpo. But see. Anyway, anyway, I say, why does it look like every arm of government is sick or infected? Their actions and inactions are very clear to show as to things will end. In fact, anything needs to be overhauled. Everything needs to be overhauled. The first is the judiciary, then the constitution. Assemble nikra. How did we reach here? Me say, a chimba. Anyway, I don't want to say that. And yeah, I say, was this filed before the LGBT case, or when are they hearing that? I say the Supreme Court is so predictable, which is very bad for the country. We knew this will happen anyways, no news. I say, when are they hearing that of Richard Sky? I say, what of the one that was sent earlier? Into a lot of Ghanaians, you see the questions they are asking. I say, why have they not scheduled a date for the LGBTQI matter? Our democracy is a farce. I say, oh, you are. There is no way they were going to hear the other case before this one. Tell us the sort of judicial system we have here. I say, even if I am dumb, I know that first come, first serve. I say, when are we hearing the date for the Trumu bill? I say, everybody saw this coming. I say, what of the LGBTQ case? I say, so when will they clear the way for President Akufo-Addo to make the gay bill? I say, what about the LGBT case? So a lot of people are asking, what about LGBT case? What about I say, criminals and thieves? We are watching them. I say, this one, their speed. I say, make them tell you. I say, funny, what of the first case of the LGBT in Mgwasi Akwaba? I say, unanimously, Obi say so swift. Obi say, hey, Bibini. Obi say MPP. I say, wow. This is exactly what I'm going to say. And I'm going to tell all Ghanaians. It looks like a lot of you are predicting how this case will go. For me, I'll wait for the outcome. But then again, this is what I want to tell you. Listen, me say one of the reasons in here me decide to say meto ama NDC in 2024 and say I have realized say NDC wa be mu a, that is only when the institutions are expected to say womo be neutral no omo ye neutral. If you didn't hear me, let me say it again. Me say Matthias here, and no one can tell me otherwise. Say NDC for wa be mu a, that is the only time our institutions are expected to say womo be play neutral no. That's the only time they are neutral. And that is why I have decided to vote for NDC. One of the reasons is NDC no. Because NDC wa be mu dia, you expect the Supreme Court no mudi case fine. Case aye hu ne say MPP for asem enye de no, say Supreme Court edi e wo Ghana no. And so ni penny. And you know, it is up to you if you want this to continue like this.